Dear student, welcome back to your English class. Today we'll discuss the analysis of the changing of speech based on exercise. Actually, we'll analyze the exercise here, and it will help you how to change the narration practically. Look here, exercise 1. Rewrite the following in the reported space. Rewrite the following passage in reported space. So what should we do? At first we should read the passage carefully before starting changing narration, and we should try to find out who is the speaker and who is the listener. Okay, so here if we read the passage, good morning, can I help you, said the manager. Yes, I was told to come over here to get a parking sticker. Is this the right place? Said the lady. Yes, it is. What's the registration number of your car? Said the manager. So here is the manager and the lady. So the manager is the speaker and the lady is the listener. Look here, good morning. If you get good morning, then you have to write wish. Okay, that is why I underline this word. Can I help you? This is interrogative sentence following the rules of interrogative. This is yes no interrogative following the rules of yes no interrogative. You will change that one. Yes, if you get yes, then you have to write here replied in the affirmative. After the yes or no, if you get any sentence, then you have to write and say that, and say that. So you have to write this one. Is this the right place? Said the lady. Okay, this is also yes no interrogative following the rule. You will do that one. Yes, it is. So replied in the affirmative. Then as there's the sentence, then you have to write and say that. What's the registration number of your car? This is the interrogative. This is the WH interrogative. So you have to change that one following the rules of WH interrogative. So we go for the first one. For good morning, we write wished. So the manager, in case of the said here of the wish, the lady, good morning. The manager wished the lady, good morning. First one we have done. Now the second one, can I help you? That one will change. And asked her, her means the lady. You use inside the bracket after the pronoun, the capital letter or the first letter of the proper noun. For manager M, for the lady L, capital letter you will use. So the manager wished the lady good morning and asks her, okay, if, as this is the yes no interrogative, so connector will be if, then I will be he, first person as per, first as per subject, second as per object. So the subject is the manager, that is why it will be he could help her. You will be the her. Second as per object, object is the lady. So in that way you have changed. If he could help her is the lady, that is why L, and he is the manager, that is why it is M. We discussed that one a lot in the class. I think you can. Then yes, I was told to come over here to get a parking sticker. Yes, so it will be replied in the affirmative. Yes, I was told to come over here. So it is the lady's one. Yes, I was told. That is means the lady told the manager. Yes, she was told by someone to come here. So look here. So the lady replied in the affirmative, as the lady replied in the affirmative and said that, because there is a sentence after the yes. If there is the sentence after the yes or no, then said that. And said that she was. So was told, actually was told, was the past indefinite, so it will be the past perfect. So it will be had been told, that is why it has been changed, had been told. To come will be changing to go, over, here will be changing to there, and there will be no change, to get a parking sticker. Is this the right place? Said the lady. So the lady again asks. So it is the yes no question. So following the rule we will do this one. She means the lady asks him if this will be changing to that. Is this will be changing to that. So the lady or she asked him if that was the right place. As we used the lady first time, that is why we are using pronoun for the lady. This is the beauty of the English language. If the noun is mentioned earlier, you shouldn't mention it again. You should mention the pronoun. That is why here is she, not the lady. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The manager replied. Yes, it is. It is the manager. The manager replied in the affirmative and said that it was. It was. It was. And said that. Okay. Then come here. What's the registration number of the car? Said the manager. What the registration number of her car? He asked her. He means the manager. Said the manager means he, because we mentioned the manager earlier. That is why here we mention the pronoun. So after the pronoun we have to mention the first letter. Okay, so M is there. Asked her what the registration number of her car was. So we have to change that one into assertive sentence. Or we change that one into the assertive sentence, the auxiliary verb will go after the subject. So what the number registration number of her car, the registration number of car, this is the subject. So after the subject is changing to was. So in that way you can change. I hope my analysis will help you a lot for your better understanding. Go for the exercise 2. So at first we read out the passage. My mother said, won't you go to school today? I said, Mother, I feel feverish today. I don't want to go to school. Okay, take rest now. You should be more careful about your health, said mother. So we understood that mother and the daughter, or the mother and the son. Okay, so mother and me. Mother is the speaker, me is the listener, I is the listener, that is why it is me. So mother said, won't you go? This is the yes no interrogative. So following the rule, we will change that one. I said, Mother, I feel feverish today. Mother, there is the addressing. This is called the vocative case. If there is the addressing, so we have to use the phrase addressing as mother or something. We'll change in that way. I don't want to go to school. This is assertive. Following the rule of assertive sentence will change. Okay, will be changed. It was right. It was right. It was all right. It was all right. We can change that one. If you get the okay, then it will be changed. It was all right. Take rest now. You should be more careful about your health, said mother. This is the assertive sentence. Following the rule of assertive, we'll change that one. So look here, my mother, as it is the interrogative sentence. So said to will be the asked. My mother asked me, as it is the yes no interrogative is the connector. Second person as per first person as per subject, second person as the object is me, so you will be changing to I. If I will not means will not change it to wouldn't. Go to school, the today will be changing to that day. I said, Mother, I feel feverish today, and there is the vocative case. I replied her that I feel feverish that day, and added that I didn't want to go to school. So we can tell here, I replied my mother, or we can tell addressing her as my mother. I replied her that. Okay, she replied her mother that she felt feverish that day. Look here, I replied her that I feel feverish that day, and added that. In the next sentence, we can separately write that one, or using the and we can connect that one, and added that I didn't want to go to school. Okay. She accepted my excuses, or we can tell she told me that it was all right and advised me. It was all right and advised me to take rest then. Or now we'll change into then. Now we'll change into then. And also advised me that I should take care about my health. I should take care about my health. So if one or two sentence or three sentence told by the same person again and again, then when we change it into indirect, then we connect them using the connector and conjunction and. In that way connect. So next, go for the exercise 3. Why did you not go to school yesterday? Says WH interrogative, remove. Asks the mother. So mother asks, mother is the speaker, Rimu is the listener. We get that one, and this is very easy. Following the rules of the WH interrogative, we'll change that one. I was ill, mom is there. So as there is the addressing vocative case, we can write here addressing as mom. How are you today? Will be changed into that day. How are you? It as WH question. So it, well, well will be changed into a full sentence. For example, if I'm well, then I was well. If it indicate well the things, then it was well. So we have to make here a full sentence. Okay, also it is all right in that I will do this one. Answer the girl, don't worry for me. This is the negative affirmative sentence following the rules of negative affirmative. We'll do that one. So come here, the mother asks Remo why she hadn't. So did is the past indefinite, so past indefinite will be the past perfect. Why she hadn't gone to a school. Yesterday will be changed into the previous day. The previous day. As there is the mom addressing her mother as mom. The girl replied, she was is the past indefinite, so it will be past perfect. She had been ill. She had been replied that she had been ill. How are you today? Mother asked. The mother again asked how she was that day. So how she was that day, it will be assertive sentence. How she was that day. How is the WH? Then she is the subject. The was is the auxiliary verb. Then okay. Well, she answered that she was well. She was well. Okay, well, I was well. The full sentence is there. She answered that she was well, or she told that, or she replied that. We can change in that way. Don't worry for me. She also told me not to worry for her, not to worry for her. When imperative sentence, it is negative imperative. Connector will be not to worry. And here we can write told, advice, or anything. If we don't understand, is it the advice or order or anything, then we write here told. Next, go for the exercise 4. The teacher said to the boy, do you know that honesty is the best policy? So at the very beginning, we got the speaker and the listener, the teacher and the boy. Do you know that honesty is the best policy? So here two part of the sentence. Do you know it is one sentence, that honesty is the best policy. This is the another sentence. But we don't change honesty is the best policy, because we know if it is the universal truth, we cannot change. Honesty is the policy. This is the universal truth sentence, so we shouldn't change. The boy said yes sir. Yes, if we get the yes, then we write replied in the affirmative. If we get the sir, then we write respectfully. Then learn to be honest from your boyhood, said the teacher. This is very simple assertive sentence following the rule of assertive. We'll do this. Thank you sir. If we get the sir, then we write respectfully. If we get the thank, we write the thank. Okay, we change into verb. May Allah grant you a long life, said the teacher to the boy. May Allah, this is the optative sentence, the following the rule of optative. We'll do that one. So the teacher asks the boy, as it is the yes no interrogative. If is the connector, if second person as per subject, first person as per subject, second person as per object. So the boy is he. If he knew, the past as here is the ask, so it is changed into new. That honesty is the best policy. Is wouldn't be changed because this is the universal truth sentence. The boy said yes sir. The boy, as sir is there, respectfully replied in the affirmative, and after the yes sir there is a sentence, so we'll have to add here and say that he thinks so, he thought so, so thing will be thought. Then learn to be honest from your boyhood, said the teacher. Then the teacher advised him to learn to be honest from his boyhood. It is the imperative sentence, that is why we use the connector to learn to be honest from your boyhood. Thank you sir. Thank you sir. The boy respectfully thanked him. As sir is there, so we write respectfully. The boy respectfully thanked him. May Allah grant you long life, said the teacher to the boy. Okay, look here. If as it is the optative sentence, in case of optative, repeating verb change into prayed or wish, so we write here as it is the praying, we write here prayed. So the teacher prayed that Allah might grant him a long life. We will change it to might. Subject is the Allah, so Allah might grant him a long life. Go for the exercise 5. How lovely the doll is. I shall buy it, said Mona. So Mona told, okay, to whom? No, it is not durable. Tomorrow we will visit another village fair. Then you can buy me a good doll, said Mona. Yes, replied mother. So this is the conversation between the mother and Mona. So Mona told, at past Mona is the speaker. So as it is the exclamatory sentence, so we write here in place of said, exclaim with joy. Okay, so Muna asked them with joy that the doll was very lovely. How lovely the doll is! The doll is very lovely. It was the assertive sentence, so you have to change it to assertive. You keep in your mind that exclamatory sentence and interrogative sentence must be changed into assertive at the time of changing narration. Was very lovely and told her mother that she would I will buy it again, which is that one, she would buy it. Okay, next, no, it is not durable. The mother replied in the negative and said that it was not durable. Okay, as after the no there is the sentence, so you have to write said that also. Tomorrow we shall visit another village fair. Okay, it was not durable, and added that as it is the sentence from the same person, so you can write here and added that they would visit another village fair. Tomorrow will be changed into another village fair the next day. Tomorrow will change into the next day. So then you can buy me a good dog, said the Muna. So then she mother also told her that she could buy her means Muna another dog, which is that one. So yes, replied mother. So as this is there is a yes, so mother replied in the affirmative. Will change in that way. I hope that this analysis will help you a lot. You'll listen the class attentively. That you'll get very important necessary information for changing narration, and it will be very effective because it is the practice based analysis. Now let's go for SW. Let's go for SW. You'll take the screenshot of this, then you note down this in your SW copies. I have given you the 5 passages to change. I hope that you will change this, and the analysis of the 5 passages which I have done here, that will help you a lot. Wait for the next class. Until then, Allah Hafiz.